What up? This is Robert Ory.
Ory, three-pointer. Buries it!
You might know me as Big Shot Bob.
To Ory for three. Oh, unbelievable. This guy is off the charts.
What's going on, Big Shot Bob?
Robert Ory from downtown.
What is going on, Big Shot Bob?
Another day, never die.
Another day. It is the shoot-around, our second show of the week. If you ever have something you want to float our way, we're at Big Shot Bob Pod all over the place. I had this one come in from a bunch of different people. Rob, if you're the Cleveland Cavaliers and you get to pick, who do you want to keep? Darius Garland or Donovan Mitchell? Because it looks like all signs are pointing to one of the two of them being out in Cleveland. So what do you think, man? If you got your pick of the choice, you want to keep Spider or you want to keep Darius?
I'm keeping Darius.
Okay.
Because I just think Darius makes the people around him better. And Spider's a hell of a player, but Spider needs to be in a Jalen Brunson situation where he doesn't have to pass and make people around him better. He just needs to play his game and everybody else feeds off of him. Because I see so many times where he has the opportunity to pass and he doesn't. So I just like Darius a little bit better than Spider's a hell of a talent, but I'm keeping Darius because I think his teammates, he's been there longer with them. He has a better rapport with them. Donovan's only been 2 years.
Yeah,
and so I just
second
think
season.
I get rid of Donovan. I move on from him.
Harp, who do you want? You want Darius or Donovan if you're Cleveland?
Darius because he's a little younger. And I think Cleveland wants to see they want to see him continue to grow with the Cleveland jersey on, and continue to grow and elevate with Mobley, continue to grow with Jared Allen, and just and have that. They're not super young, but they're still they're young enough.
Yeah, they're pretty young.
They can continue to grow and they can continue to be better together. And I just think they can do that with Darius Garland a little better than they can with Donovan Mitchell.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good. Right now it's if Darius does go, I've heard 100 different places, but right now the front runner is San Antonio to play with Wembanyama.
They need a point guard.
Yeah, so that might work there. Donovan told Woj, quote, "I'm happy in Cleveland." So I don't know if he's trying to get out of town or what, but it all signs are pointing to one of the two of them going, though. Because
I think every player's always said, "I'm happy here in the back line. Get me the fuck out of Dodge."
telling his agent, like, "Look, I'm going to tell Woj, I love it here, and then you're going to get me the hell out of town." Question from Peter. Rob, will a team draft Bronny only in hopes to lure LeBron to their team? And do you think it works? There's more to this question, but we'll start there.
I think someone will draft Bronny just for the sense that, nowadays drafts are built on potential. Nobody drafts on what they've seen, the eye test, like, oh, this guy's done this, this, and this. It's about the potential. Because you think about the guy they talking about going first from Australia. He averages 9 fucking points a game.
Oh, yeah, we're talking about that. Yeah.
And so it's like, for me, it's all about potential, what could be down the line. So, yeah, he'll get drafted. And I don't think it has nothing to do with his dad. That's just going to be a plus if it happens. But at the end of the day, his dad is a billionaire, whatever. But is he going to turn down 40, 50 million, whatever he can make with the Lakers to go play with his son?
He's got $50 million on his extension or on his player option.
I think someone does draft him.
But you think they draft him on potential, not on maybe this gets LeBron to come spend 2 seasons?
I think on potential.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that was the other end of this question was, if this entire let's draft Bronny thing is more a publicity stunt, could it really hurt the kid's future? Like if he's not NBA ready and they put him on a roster to try and tempt LeBron and it doesn't work, now he's just another guy in the league riding the pine.
Yeah. Well, he's not going to ride the pine because he's going to be in the G League. They're going to send him down to the G League to get more experience because if you really think about it, on the big scheme of things, he doesn't have a lot of experience playing with, elite athletes.
Yeah.
Because he was in USC. He was hurt for the beginning of that season. And then he didn't play that much.
He just didn't get a lot of time.
Yeah, and now you throw him down to G League, he's going to get a lot of time. Throw him in the deep end. And this is going to tell you he can sink or swim.
Okay.
Yeah, obviously, you hear rumors swirling, as the summer goes on, as we get close to the draft, that somebody could take him in the first round, like Utah with the 32nd pick.
I've heard that. Yeah.
You know, a couple teams may be doing it just to, you know, ruin whatever the Lakers have planned in their mind. Because I don't think the Lakers pick into what 55?
Yeah. It's late.
So, you know, that's a lot of picks until yours comes around. A team could say, you know, and I don't believe if another team drafts Bronny that LeBron's going to leave and go there. I just don't believe that. I don't believe it. I just don't see it happening. If anything, it would make it interesting because Bronny has admitted that, hey, I'd love to play, go against my pops.
Okay.
If he ever gets that chance to, who knows? Because he can't do that playing in the G League. So I think the Lakers are hoping and praying that he's there so they can take him and they could be the first, father-son tandem ever.
Yeah. All right. We'll see how it shakes out. But if I'm Bronny though, I'm questioning a lot of people's motives in this draft. Like who's playing games with me and who legitimately wants to see me evolve as a player? Who's
you should have been questioning. You should have been questioning that when you declared.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, well, that's true.
But he has to the 26th to make sure he stays in this draft. Is it the 26th?
But the draft is on the 26th, or the 26th of this month.
26th of this month.
Yeah, because then I think he's got to hit the portal, right?
Yeah,
he's got to declare somewhere if he's going to be in the portal.
Yeah.
So if he's going to stay in college, he's going to have to figure something out here soon. Did you see? This is completely off topic, but did you see that they greenlit Happy Gilmore 2 at Netflix?
No, I didn't see that.
They gave.
I didn't see that.
Yeah, Adam Sandler announced it on Dan Patrick's show this week. Netflix has officially greenlit Happy Gilmore 2 almost 30 years after the original came out in 1996. You're going to get Adam Sandler back and a number of other people. Without Bob Barker, who should he fight? Bob Barker sadly passed away.
Yeah.
And he was. I mean, God bless Bob Barker was 99 when he passed.
I got a weird feeling.
Got to be a
it's gonna
good.
be
You got
Stephen A.
Stephen A. wouldn't be bad. That would actually be really good.
Because you
Not
think
bad.
about people like in the sports world. I know Bob wasn't in the sports world, but he was a big
Right. It was
golfer.
the joke was it was the celebrity pro-am and he was playing with Bob Barker and Bob
Mhm.
Barker beat his ass. Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you who I think it should be.
Charles Barkley.
No, I think
that was funny.
I think it should be Skip Bayless.
Oh, Skip. Well, here's the bit though. The joke was that Bob Barker won. No one's gonna want to see Skip win. Everyone's like, kick his ass at him. Like it's never gonna tilt. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but to see Skip gloat, one thing people hate to see is Skip gloat.
Oh yeah, and he does.
So to see Skip win something and then gloats, that just makes you even more angry and then makes you want to go after him even more. So I don't know. I don't know why I can see Skip Bayless doing something like that.
Good guess. I like the guess though. I'd like to see keep it with the old school game show hosts. And have him fight Pat Sajak.
Pat Sajak. I was going to say the same thing.
Have him fight Pat Sajak because Pat Sajak has got a great sense of humor. He's still young enough to do that. I mean, I'm telling you, dude, Pat Sajak would be funny.
Yeah, Pat Sajak.
Or
Vanna. It could be Vanna. Vanna White. Just make it a guy. Let's make it Vanna.
Vanna White. Just give him Ronda Rousey his ass for.
Exactly.
What is your? I don't even know if you have one, but do you have a favorite Adam Sandler movie?
Of course.
What's your favorite?
Waterboy.
The Waterboy. Okay.
The Waterboy is my favorite, man. I love Waterboy.
Yeah, Waterboy's there. What's the other one? Where he had the kid?
Oh, Big Daddy.
Big Daddy. Yeah.
Big Daddy's funny.
That's a funny.
They pissing on there.
On the side of the
but
building.
also anything with Selma Hayek can always can be a big one too.
I was not a fan of the Longest Yard remake they did though. Him and Rock and all that. I was like, give me the original Longest Yard. But Billy Madison, which is probably the first movie he made, which is arguably the dumbest movie ever made, still makes me laugh. It's just so freaking stupid, just for stupidity. And that teacher is gorgeous. Whoever played Veronica Vaughn. All right, question from Chris, swerving us off track on this one.
Oh, Lord.
Did you guys see the Diddy video? I'm sure you have. It's really sad. I used to like that guy a lot. Y'all have met a lot of celebrities. Who was really cool, and which ones were assholes? kind of a loaded question here, but so I guess we'll try to do our best. Coolest celebrity you ever got to meet, and biggest a-hole.
I think, but you gotta understand, like nobody's really assholes to us. I mean, for like someone who's like,
Oh right, yeah, no, like you're I get what you're saying. You're someone of notable status. No one's gonna be a dick to you.
I didn't know how to properly put that without sounding like a dick.
Yeah, without being like, well, I'm famous, so no one's being. Yeah, no, I got you.
Yeah, and so Rock was really cool. Bruce Willis was cool, but if I had to pick someone, it was Samuel Jackson.
The coolest?
I think Samuel Jackson has to be the coolest person I met, and he was just him and Patti LaBelle. Patti LaBelle I fell in love with. I think her. Yeah, those because everybody's
both
so
good.
cool, man, when you get to meet them, man.
Yeah.
It's,
Well, but there's always the old adage of never meet your heroes. Because you never want to like meet somebody and you're excited to meet somebody and then they just treat you like crap.
I will say this. The one celebrity I met and I was so pissed off I didn't get a chance to talk to him was Common. I love Common. And it was at All-Star in LA, and he was like, I met him, he was standing there, and then someone pulled me, and I looked, and I wanted to really like have a conversation because I think he's just so cool. Yeah. And by that time, someone had whisked him. I'm like, fuck, I wanted to talk to Common.
You got to talk to Dave Chappelle though for a minute. You told us that.
Yeah, man.
Let's spend some time with Dave. That's awesome. Nobody gets time with Dave.
No, right?
I've asked. We talked to his publicist. I was like, please, 5 minutes. They're like, no. I'm like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
We begged for Dave. Harp,
let me see.
Can you think of the coolest and or maybe the biggest D-hole?
I don't know about the biggest D-hole. I don't know if I've ever met
Never had a
someone.
bad run-in with a celebrity?
No.
It's okay if you haven't.
I don't think so. I think everyone has just kind of been, at least for the small period of time that I may have met them, they were cool, whether it was a picture or whether we shook hands or whatnot. They were at least cool, in the moment. So I think everybody has just kind of they've been decent.
Okay.
At the least, they've been decent.
Who was your coolest? Do you have one? Just somebody that stood out as like, man, they were awesome.
I got to I spoke to LeBron for a second when he was in here in Atlanta. The Lakers come here every year. So, just him, we're on the baseline as media. So, we see them shoot around and stuff like that. And, we joke, sometimes with, guys like to joke back and forth with you and things of that nature. Steph was one of the, cool guys as well. So, that's always fun when they'll talk back to the media in a joking type of way.
Okay. I'll give you one of the coolest and we all three of us got to do this because Rob is buddies with him, but Dabo.
Shaq. Oh, I thought you wanted to say
Dabo.
Shaq.
Well, no, Shaq
Dabo.
is Shaq. I almost don't count Shaq though because he's become like a personal friend of ours and of everybody here. So yes, as far as cool goes, when people like find out that you have any kind of relationship with Shaquille O'Neal, the first thing they ask is he as great as I think he is? And you always go, yeah, he's awesome. Like, I mean, he spends more time with the kids than with the adults because he cares about the kids. He's great. But Dabo was cool as hell. Yeah. And I didn't know, I know Dabo has kind of a reputation for being kind of prickly sometimes. But that's with the media, and that's with fans. But, man, just getting to talk, we were on with Dabo for 45 minutes. And just getting to talk about, life and philosophy and football and stuff with Dabo Swinney was cool as shit.
It's funny when you talk about prickly. Who was really prickly yesterday?
Who was prickly yesterday?
Mike Malone.
Oh, here you go.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so we didn't play the audio. We didn't play the audio on the Tuesday show. Here was Mike Malone post game after the Mavs got eliminated.
How hard is it just to absorb a loss like this after going ahead by 20?
Next question, man. The season's over. That's what's hard. Fuck being up 20. The season's over. You don't understand that. The season's over. It's hard. Stupid ass questions.
Goddamn!
Stupid ass question.
Hey, it's amazing how when the shoes on the other foot, how they say, ain't no fun.
Well, when the rabbit got to go.
Oh no, not.
But that's
not
the crazy
all.
part about it.
Mm-hmm.
Because when they, when it comes to the Lakers, they call themselves the Lakers daddy, which I can't necessarily disagree. Everybody's so amped and so they got a lot to say. But dog, I know you're pissed off, but you still got to answer questions. We know your season. We know your season's over. We all know that. Yeah. But there are questions that still have to be asked, and you still have media responsibilities to tend to.
I don't give a shit.
He doesn't care.
It's funny to me how, as a coach, you're gonna get that question, and you have to be better than the players. You sound like a player that's pissed off that you lost.
Yeah.
It was all good. We like, okay, the narrative is, well, it's all these experts talking about we were done. You was all giddy when you came back and won two. Yeah, be a man. Take your ass whooping like a man
look,
and ask the fucking questions.
They
Don't be acting
played
like a
better
little
than
brat.
us. We couldn't get a shot to fall. Congrats to those guys. I hope they go on and represent the West well. And we'll get back in the lab and try and figure it out. No, fucking stupid question. All right,
that's unbecoming of championship head coach.
Right,
Like,
and that's the thing. You've been to the promised land, man. You've won. You won last year. You got a 3-time MVP on your bench. You have a lot going for you. Don't be a baby when you lose. All the chips are on your side, bro. Don't be a baby.
Yeah.
All right, question is from Stuart on this next one.
Stewie?
I don't know how much boxing anyone watches anymore, but and I don't know how to say this dude's name, Alexander Usyk and Tyson Fury fought this past weekend, and their walkouts were both fire. Crazy outfits, obscure songs. I think Fury used My First, My Last, My Everything by Barry White as his walkout song.
Wow.
It was wild. Rob, if you had to pick, what would your walkout song be? It's a good question.
You know what?
So you're going out, and now keep in mind, you're going out to fight. You're not taking an at-bat in Major League Baseball or no. You are walking to a ring to try and beat somebody's ass.
It's so many songs, but the first song that popped in my head was Shaft. The theme song for Shaft. I don't know why.
Well, you got to have on the big puffy coat then and the hat. Oh, man.
I know it, man. That's the first thing that popped in my head. I don't know why. But yeah, that's one of those ones you had to sit back
theme song from Shaft.
Yeah. Hey, you got to think about it.
No, yeah. I figured it was like a hype song.
Man.
Right? Yeah. Shaft. You're damn
Robert.
right. You're damn
That's
right.
interesting.
Yeah, of all the songs.
What about yours?
It's too many. I've got too many songs in my head to even begin to tell you which one. I've you know what? That's a question that, because I play sports, and baseball, you'll have your walkout song sometimes, and things of that nature. That's just one of the things I've randomly thought about. Like, if I was still playing baseball or whatever, like, what would my walkout song be? I think of one, and then there's, oh no, I think this one would be better, and then, oh no, I think this one would work better. I'm like, I just don't know.
Okay.
I think I would have to have T.I. come up with something, because I have to get someone from the Dirty South, Lil Wayne or T.I., one of them guys to come up with something.
Okay. I would go much whiter and go My Hero by Foo Fighters, which is a great, come on, let's fight.
I don't know that one.
I thought you would have gone something with Bon Jovi.
Oh, shit. What, like Living on a Prayer?
Yeah.
Whoa. Well, I am from New Jersey, so I do represent Bon Jovi. All right, let's answer the question that's on everybody's mind. What's Tyler Hansbrough up to these days? Remember Tyler Hansbrough?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
UNC.
Yeah, we talked about this a while ago, of like guys that were big hype coming into the league and then just kind of gone.
Well,
And
he's like the number one player of the year and all that kind of stuff.
yeah, so he came into the NBA in 2009, one of the most dominant college basketball players in ages. He played 4 years for the Pacers, 3 years for the Raptors, 2 years in Charlotte, and then he went overseas and he played a bunch. And since retiring from basketball, apparently, Tyler Hansbrough is a madman on the pickleball court. Dude got into pickleball, and he loves it, and he will run you out the building in pickleball.
It's a lot of people, man, getting involved in pickleball. I've even, started playing a little bit.
Dude, my wife bought us pickleball paddles because they took the tennis courts in our neighborhood and ripped them out and changed them to pickleball.
Yep.
That is so funny. I've never played in my life, but I got 4 pickleball gift bags.
Okay, so you could pick up a racket.
I
and
could
go
pick
play
up
some pickleball. But did you play table tennis or ping pong or anything like that?
I played ping pong. I played tennis. I love tennis. I love ping pong. But
so this is a good
I haven't
combo
picked up
of the
pickleball
two.
yet.
Yeah, this is like a nice marriage of those two things. And I love some table tennis. But my question is, other than if you had to challenge anybody in a sport other than basketball, and you had to win,
shit,
what are you playing?
Oh my goodness.
Any sport other than hoops. Could be
It
anything.
wouldn't be golf. I suck at golf.
Not golf, but like, could you out bowl me?
My highest in a bowling is, I think, is a 155. So I'm not good at bowling.
It's not terrible though. I mean,
That's what we should do next time you get here. Bowl.
Go
Whatever
bowling?
time you
bowling?
got. Yeah. We should go bowling. That should
We
be
should go
interesting.
bowling. That would be. We gotta get that on film.
Yeah.
Okay.
But
The bowl off is on.
I would think I would have to go with ping pong.
It's a good one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are you a good ping pong player?
I'm okay. I'm not.
You're all right.
I'm not fantastic, but I used to be pretty good when I was in my younger age. We used to play ping pong all the time in college. I kicked everybody's ass. I was good.
Nice.
But,
All right. Well, I'm down. I'll take the challenge. I'm a pretty good ping pong player too. That's a traditional white guy sport, so I'm good. All right. Let's do audio of the week real quick. And this came to us from Jelly Roll. Do you know who Jelly Roll is?
everybody knows who Jelly
Everybody
Roll
knows who
is.
Jelly Roll is these days, right?
'cause
Country
of the
artist Jelly
commercial.
Roll. Yeah.
Because of the commercial.
Yep. So they asked Jelly Roll, what's the one thing you do now that you're famous that you never would have done before that? And here was his answer.
Listen, can I tell you a frivolous habit I have? Don't judge me for this, y'all. I promise I grew up very humble. But I only wear socks once. I buy socks in bulk. I know it's the most frivolous thing I've done with my success. And I'm sorry, and I hope I didn't let nobody down with that. But when you're fat, you can't have stinky feet, too. So you got to have fresh socks.
He wears his socks once, and then he throws them out, new pair. Doesn't wash them.
I guess.
I don't know. Just like the idea of that kind of threw me. So I wanted to know what was the most frivolous thing that you've done with your success. Like something that if you were still in, Andalusia, you'd be like, not in a million years would we have this Audi e-tron. But you know what I mean? Or would I take a Ferrari to harass a police officer? You know what I'm saying? Like there's got to be some frivolousness.
It would be the Ferrari. I would have
Never bought the Ferrari. Right?
I would have never bought the Ferrari.
How long do you still have it? You don't have it.
No, I bought I had the last Ferrari I owned. I bought it, and then that summer, Bad Boys came out, and it was the same Ferrari as Will Smith had, and everybody was saying, "Oh, you only bought that because you think you look like Will Smith." I was like, "Dude, I had my car before the damn movie came out."
So you had
I
to
immediately got rid of it.
Okay.
Just because I want people to talk, and I never bought another Ferrari after that.
Honest question: how did you fit in the Ferrari?
The Ferrari has a deep well.
Okay.
And so for me, I actually bought shoes that were thin. So when I drove the Ferrari, I only wore those shoes because it gave me, an extra inch.
Extra, yeah. Not even.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sometimes that's all you need is an extra inch. Trust me.
Yeah.
Wait, what? No. And then I ask because I think I want to say it was Shaquille who bought one of those tiny ass cars and had to have the front seat removed completely and had to drive from the back seat of the car.
Yeah, what he did was he had the Ferrari. He had the guys from Pimp My Ride. That was his boys. They took out where the convertible top goes. They took that part out and they moved the seat all the way back, so it never had a top. So he had to ride.
So if he was riding, it was open.
Yeah, when it rained one time, he had to literally pull into a place and he had to sit there and wait it out because he had no top.
Because you can't put the top up because they took that out to fit the because that just doesn't seem like it's a car that's conducive for very large people.
No, it's not.
You know what I mean?
But,
like it's
flashy
and it's cool, but it's like it can't be comfortable.
But you also got to understand, instead of weighing 285 like I do now, I weigh like 240. So the width, everything fit perfectly.
That extra 45 pounds made the difference.
That 45 pounds made a difference.
That's all it takes, man. You got to lose about 50 pounds and get yourself into a Ferrari again.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
How was it? Honest. Again, I'm asking questions because I've never driven a Ferrari.
Mm-hmm.
How is it to drive? Because again, flashy, cool. It doesn't seem like it's a lot of fun to drive, even.
But the thing about this is you can throw it in automatic. Now, it's not shifting gears anymore. You have the Tiptronic. I would just put mine in automatic and drive it like that. But now that I think about it, I think the other thing I would have never bought was, you remember how back in the day everybody was buying the Rolexes with diamonds in it?
Oh yeah.
That was like the thing.
Yeah, yeah.
It's back in style now. I would have never done that because it's
You
like,
did that?
I did that. It's because everybody, oh, I got money. I buy a Rolex with these diamonds. Every time you look around, you bumping the wall with diamonds falling out. It's like, why would you do stupid shit like that? So I merely, sold a watch. And
dare I ask either of these questions? How much did you spend on the Ferrari? How much did you spend on the Rolex?
The Ferrari was $250.
Oh, God bless.
$250K.
Oh, God bless.
And the watch was $50K.
All right, the watch is, I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
But, oh, bless, man. Is that the most expensive car you ever bought? Has to be, right?
Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah, Ferrari's $250. And even when I went to the Bentley wasn't that much. So I would never, I won't pay over $150,000 for a car again. So.
I don't think
I drive a i7 at BMW, and it was like 110. So yeah.
I was gonna say I wouldn't pay $150,000 for a house, but you kind of can't get anything nowadays for less than $700,000 anyway. So it doesn't matter.
And now the interest rate is so bad on cars. Going through that problem with my son.
Yeah, no thanks, man.
I'm like, damn, dude, your car payment gonna be more than mine. I'm like, your car only costs $60,000.